Greetings gamers, this is Colin coming at you once again with another video game review. Today we're looking at the game Vanquish, which was developed by Platinum Games and published by SEGA. Platinum Games are of course the company responsible for developing Bayonetta, another fantastic game that I may look at doing a review for in the future. Now the team was headed by a bloke called Shinji Mikami. And if you're not familiar with the name Shinji Mikami, you may be familiar with some of his games. He's the man responsible for the Resident Evil series and the Devil May Cry series, among others. So this game is a third-person shooter set in a future Earth on an orbital space station that houses a space colony. Now, without getting too much into the nitty-gritties of the motivations, the story itself isn't overly complex. It's really just, we've got a situation, there's a crisis, we're going to need to resolve that crisis, and the method by which we're going to do so is by throwing a lot of firepower at everything that shoots us. Now, that being said, the gameplay itself is really what makes this game shine. Now, even though you won't be able to see it on this video simply because of the YouTube video format, the game does run at the blistering pace of 60 frames a second, never dropping a frame. It really just runs as smooth as butter, with tons of crap going on at once. The characters themselves are fairly generic, you would have to argue, but they do fulfill their roles quite successfully. You've got three main characters. You have the protagonist, who is essentially a fairly agile bloke, especially in his armoured suit. You've then got the general, who is a very beefy motherfucker that never ever dies, no matter how much he gets shot. He's virtually immortal. And there is your backup in the control room, who is Elena Ivanova, and she's basically there to give you an update on the situation as the politics of the game progresses. Now, there are quite a lot of weapons in the game, and the way that the upgrade system works is basically when you pick up a gun and your ammunition for the gun is already full, it will add an upgrade level to the gun. And you can keep upgrading the guns to an insanely powerful level. You don't need to upgrade any of the guns to be successful in the game, you just need to be a bloody good shot, but obviously upgrading those guns will give you a much better success rate against some of the stronger enemies. Some of the features of the combat, it's got something called an AR mode, and that is more widely known in the industry as bullet time. This can be activated a number of ways, either by your health dropping to a critical amount, in which AR mode will activate to save yourself. You can manually activate AR mode during an evasive maneuver, like a slide or a dodge. And you can also activate the AR mode during, vaulting maneuvers, like you can vault over the piece of cover that you're using and activate AR in midair there. There are a couple of different sections in the game, like as you can see here, there's a bit of a sniper section where you've got to take out targets pretty quickly and effectively. And the majority of the game is very, very fast paced, and it will appeal to the gamer who takes his action shit seriously. You don't have to worry too much about the learning curve, because if you like, you can put it into very easy casual automatic mode, in which it will do simple things like help you lock onto enemies and give you like a better buffer zone for the AR mode and that sort of thing. That being said, there are a ton of extras, and like the challenge mode, and you should really give this game a shot.